Persona 4 Arena.
So, yeah, that's a thing I'm doing. Because, why not? I've had this game, but like, I can't even remember now. It must be like over a year or even over 2 years at this point. I don't honestly remember. All I know is this got this game long ago and never ever got around to playing it. I mean, I have a bajillion games that I've, you know, started to play, but never actually bothered to finish. And, oh, look at that. You know the Midnight Channel? So that's good. Got a trophy right off the bat for doing literally nothing. But, okay, fine. So, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess start off with lesson mode, learn what to do. Walking! I want to learn how to walk! How do you walk in this game? That's what I need to know. Okay, let's start with basic movements. Try making your character move from side to side. But how? Oh, it tells me up there with the D-pad. Oh, I did it! I did it! Yeah, you did it! Walking back and forth is a basic method for adjusting the position of your character, otherwise known as moving. Now try crouching. Holding down will make the character crouch. Huh! Oh, I crouched! You did it! Holding... Oh, right, diagonally down and away or diagonally down forward, you'll cause your character to crouch. To jump, press up again in midair. It's a double jump. Well, first I want to try the whole... I don't know, whatever. Just jump, I guess. I jumped. Yeah, I did it. And then, yeah, that thing jumped up. Okay, now it's time to learn basic attacks. First, let's cover weak attacks. Try pressing... What the fuck's that? Try pressing while standing, crouching on... Yeah, I legitimately don't know what the fuck that is supposed to be. Oh, okay, it's square. What's weird though, because it's in like a square. Ironically enough, because it's a square one. But I mean, like the thing's a square, but the actual one controller is not. But okay, and there. So weak attacks have a short reach, but are fast. Most characters crouch. Weak attacks hit low, which cannot be blocked with a standard block. Okay, strong attack press. I can only assume is the X button, but okay, is it? Yep. Strong attacks are powerful, but leave are open to counter attacks. Countering strong attack is effective against opponents in the air. A weak persona attack will summon your persona for an attack. Press triangle? I'm going solely off the color because I really cannot fucking... That is too small, so... Was that not it? Oh, maybe because I was pressing... Was I pressing circle? Yeah, I was pressing circle, okay. I'm a dumbass. There we go. So I already did the next one without them needing to tell me, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's cover defenses. Let's begin with the stand. Okay, hold away from the opponent and block free attacks. That wasn't good. There we go. There we go. There we go. A standing block can defend against jump attacks and all out attacks, but be careful as it cannot defend against low attacks such as crouching, weak attacks, and sweeps. The form of crouching block, hold diagonally down and away from this. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. You did it. Crouching blocks can defend against any many moves other than jumping. Okay, and then I guess Put yourself in the air, use an air block. Hold. Wait, well, okay. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Air blocks are useful in air-to-air combat as well as when jumping away from an enemy. However, there are some moves such as many, blah blah blah. We will now cover some useful maneuvers, starting with dashing. Quickly press towards your opponent, and then hold the last. Wait, quickly press the right twice, and then hold the last. Oh, right. Okay, so hang on. I need to back up for this, I guess. There we go. Okay, so yeah, just double tap and hold the second time you do it. Whatever. Anyway. There we go. The high jump allows you to move higher than usual. Try pressing down for a split second and then quickly up. Okay. There we go. Note that you cannot do a double jump while during a high jump. Aerial dash and aerial backdash while jumping, press, okay. Very simple. I'm not gonna remember any of this shit. Take a hit from the opponent and hold one of the attack buttons while you're in mid-air. One of the attack buttons, okay. Okay, I did it. Using air recovery, you can air block your opponent's oncoming attacks, pressing blah blah or blah while using air recovery to them. This time you'll learn a move for when you're being knocked to the ground. Take a hit from your opponent and hold one of the attack buttons. Okay. Right, the auto combo system allows you to perform a combo with just one button. Stand near your opponent and rapidly press the square button. Okay. Just repeatedly pressing square will let you combo into a skill if you have SP. You can combo into an SP skill. Beginners should put this feature to use. Oh, well, I think I will. The B combo system allows you to chain your attacks, for example, weak attack, strong attack, weak persona. Try walking near the opponent and pressing square, X, and triangle, I believe it is. So, right, okay, so. The P combo introduced here is a basic one. You can perform even more after, yep, blah blah blah. Another attack is powerful tight, they cannot be blocked low. Press square and X simultaneously, then X or X repeatedly after connecting for a rush. Press triangle during the rush for a left. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so. I think, yeah, I did it. Alright, that was. Okay. For a variation of a long time, press circle during your all-out rush, knocking the opponent forwards. Okay, so. Shit. Hang on, let me do it again. And there we go. You did it. If you press circle after a certain amount of hits during an all-out rush, the opponent will bounce, giving you the opportunity to do more damage faster this and blah blah blah. While crushing, oh sweet. And then we guess, wait, Furious Attack is a powerful skill that has, invisibility, press X and circle. You did it, Furious Attacks have, okay. Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of stuff there I'm not gonna remember. Shit, hang on. There we go. Okay, use the throw escape move to prevent opponents from throwing you while you are being grabbed. Press when you see it. Okay. There we go. Perform skills by entering a sequence of commands. Press, okay, in a circle motion, and then press triangle to use Zeo. Try using the same with circle. Okay, so no. I think I did it. Yeah, I guess I did. Skill commands vary from character to character. Check them out by command list. Okay, now try giving y'all a skill boost when you have at least 25 SP, which I don't know where to look for that, but okay, whatever. Perform the same command to cast Xiao, but press triangle and so something and shit. Okay, so you did it. Mary skills allow you to skill boost. Yeah, this is a lot of crap I'm not gonna remember at all. So brilliant. When you have over 50 SP, I guess it's determined down at the bottom by the thing. It says 50 with the two little blue bars. Okay, so okay, there we go. I had to do it twice. The upper thing, whatever. Not gonna be able to probably do that one, but when your HP gets below a certain point, you'll awaken, taking damage from your opponent until you have reached the awakened status. Okay. You did it! When awakened, your max SP will raise to 150, and you'll gain it 50 SP. You'll also be able to use your awakened SP skill, which could turn the tables. When you have over 50 SP and are awakened, you can use an awakened SP skill. Press... Jesus. Okay, so press it in the opposite direction, down, yep, and then to the left, and then, okay. Shit, that was only once. There we go. But I missed, so that was brilliant. There we go. Really hard to do. I don't fucking get it! I'm fucking pressing the buttons! Ah! While blocking an attack, press right and I believe that's square and X. I'm saying that's what I'm fucking pressing! I won't fucking do anything! Both just keep sending me into that now. Just... Okay, that's it. I give up. Fuck it. I don't fucking get it. Cancel blocking. Fuck it. Let's just go straight into story mode, I suppose. Try and fill up the next hour or so. Will I even be able to be the first person?
Velvet Room.
I don't know.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Ooh, who do I want to play as? Do I wish to play as Yukiko? Yu? Yosuke? Chie? I guess just keep things simple. Just play as fucking main protagonist. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything is blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see throughout my day. And yet my heart is... blah, blah, blah. I recognize the slight rumble as an engine and realize that I'm in a car, or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
The old man with the bizarre face sitting before me makes an expression that appears to be a smile. Sitting quietly next to the old man is a woman as beautiful and as delicate as an ice sculpture.
It seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
The Velvet Room. Igor. Even though I'm barely conscious, I remember that this is not the first time I've heard those names. I see. This is a dream. This happened in the past. I've been in this room before. If my memory is correct, what he says next is...
Place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
What else I expect to hear full from the words from the old man's mouth? I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one in the dream, can't help but smile at that.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
I remember this too! When I said my name here, it forged a contract with him. And so I answer. Yu Nakamori. Probably butchered that. Whatever. When I open my eyes, the light is so blinding that I have to squint. For a moment, I can't figure out where I am, and I look around.
Right. I was on my way back.
I manage myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is as peaceful as always. It seems I fell asleep on the train heading to the countryside, where I spent the last year in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I first came to the town, it was an afternoon just like this. I dozed off in the same way back then and was summoned to the Velvet Room. That was when Igor said that misfortune would befall me, and just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. The Midnight Channel, shadows, and personas, the powers of the heart. I saw things that could scarcely be believed. But I made memories that, that could never be replaced as well. We gained the power of the personas and all the stuff about Persona 4, which again, it's one of those games I started and yet to actually beat. Pretty sure, last I recall was at, Reese's dungeon. Anyway, after solving the mystery, it was decided that I would leave Inaba around the same time my parents would be returning from overseas. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them all, as they were saying goodbye to me at the train station. I decided to stay at the Dojima residence during Golden Week so that I could spend the holiday with my friends. Of course, my what? Oh yeah, uncle. The C and the L look close together like a D, so it's Undi, my Andy. It was a surprise. Oh, it was supposed to be something special after all, actually. If I'd Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation are a bit confusing.
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important. I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to tell people what you want them to bring you as souvenirs. I already have souvenirs for everyone, but oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. But there was one problem.
Oh, and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke, too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway, but go ahead.
Cool. Well, Yosuke's been down in the dumps after his mommy burned his favorite nurse.
Eh?
She was what I called scorching hot. Just kidding.
A nurse?
Come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about. is Nurse Magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behinds.
I see. And you expect me to buy him a replacement?
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
All right. Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner. It'll be like, Sensei, we have an emergency patient. Yusuke will be so happy. Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
I'm a little worried now. Hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there. But I'll ignore that for now.
Nurses, huh?
In the end, I wasn't able to pick one up for him. How can I put it? I'd feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine, and every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head. And I have to think Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. And then again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop.
Yasa Inaba.
Oh.
End of the line already. It looks like I'd been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crossed my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, did that mean I was going to be dragged into another adventure? More murder mysteries? No, I shouldn't think such things. I'm overthinking it. Igor had said, "I'm delighted to make your acquaintance, after all, so it's nothing but a dream." It's quite misleading, since I've had dreams of being summoned into that room ever since. The train begins to slow, and I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind evokes a sense of nostalgia. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out to the platform with a weary smile. Place a bookmark, okay. It's basically like saving? I guess. I'm standing in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun is starting to set, and the orange sky envelops the world.
What should I do?
Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima-san that I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been busy with work to come get me. Yeah, he's my undie. Anyway, he's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school-age daughter, Nanako, by himself. Seems that he was suddenly contracted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case and will have to work there. What happened last year was very serious, so that may be why this has come up. He shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and can't help from smiling. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house. So I wanted to get there as soon as possible too. To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this...
Nanako?
Big bro.
It is Nanako! There's no way I'd mistake her.
You came to meet me all on your own?
Why has she come to the station all by herself? True, the Dojima residence is within walking distance, but it couldn't have been easy for her. And even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon. And the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns! But Aniko sounds slightly proud when she says,
Don't worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus. He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead. Welcome back, big bro. I wanted to see you so much.
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again, too.
I see. She must have wanted to show me that she's growing up too. She's around that age after all. For a moment I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. But I can kind of imagine what kind of conversation took place. Aniko had always been a capable girl, but over the past year, her housekeeping skills have improved greatly, and she's proven herself to be very reliable. She takes the lead in many things within the house, and even Dojima-san can't compete with her sometimes. I can easily imagine that scene in my mind, and it's true that I'm glad someone came to welcome me. I take Aniko's hand, and we begin walking side by side.
No sense standing around here. What's in the fridge at home?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
If Aniko says so, then he really must have bought a lot. Dojima-san did say he'd pick up dinner for us, but if that's the case, maybe I should have her something to go with it. Asks Aniko what she wants to eat, and she looks back with a twinkle in her
Are
eye.
you gonna cook dinner? Ooh, I wanna help.
Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. Aniko fell asleep from all the excitement after carrying her to her room. I tell my undie that I'd be going to bed early as well, since all he said was okay. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions, and as I open the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been when I was living here. It's exactly the same as it was when I left Inaba. I closed the door with a feeling of wishfulness. As I sat down on my sofa, thinking about my undie's thoughtfulness, I sighed from the exhaustion of the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district. This time is just before midnight. Or the time is just before midnight. In mere memories, it'll be a new day. If it rains at night, I keep checking the time while I spend the last year in Inaba. I was always checking for the midnight channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine even when I'm not here. If you look at a turned off television at midnight on a rainy night, you will see your soulmate. Discovering that this rumor was actually true was the first reason why I became involved in the murder investigation last year. But the person who actually appeared on the Midnight Channel isn't your soulmate. It's the next victim! After discovering this, we all nervously sat before our televisions on rainy nights in order to solve the case.
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Well, nothing really appeared, though? I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that? After we solved that case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore. The empty screen stays silent. So why?
Just in case.
It's not going to turn on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something is drawing me into it. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of the CRT television. Or so I thought.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. A desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
Be the manliest of all men! Come on
is Precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentimo, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go.
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat.
Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike.
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep in the realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
That was amazing.
What? Sister complex kingpin of steel?
Was that me? Just a complex kingpin of steel? I'm impressed. There's so much wrong with that phrase, I don't know where to begin. No, I shouldn't be thinking about that. Those words aren't the problem here. I hurried to make sure that the television isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. I'm suddenly gripped by tension. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search for Yosuke's number.
Let's see. H. Hanamura Yosuke.
I quickly hit the call button. Does everyone know about this? Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us? And we've been given taglines that can only be described as uncharacteristic.
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what happened on the Midnight Channel just now, and he's trying to hide that from me. Considering that I've been out of Inaba for a while, I'd bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned about that. And again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all.
And that's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised that I saw it on the Midnight Channel, when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on a national television network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell him them after all.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentimo?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. I have a bad feeling about this. I cannot believe that those 2 things are unrelated.
All right, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little, and I answer with a smile.
It's good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, then there is only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do...
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I had a feeling you wouldn't get it if I don't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but...
Yeah,
oh well.
Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait. This is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
At least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. In any case, the preparations have been made. Tomorrow, I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on this situation. If we have to, we'll go back into that world. It'd be best if this was all just our imaginations. But unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Oh, Yosuke. This place is lively as always. I look across the food court on Junes' roof for the first time in a while. Even though there aren't many people in Inaba, this place is it's crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. The two of us step out to the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. They wave back at us from the bench.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back! We missed you! The guest of honor's finally here! You're looking well. Welcome back. Should we...
Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
We chat some more while we all sit down. Then Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He has probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Oh, the team is back! Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other, after all. Chie and Yukiko start chuckling when I shrug, and though Yosuke seems saddened at that, he still ends up laughing along as well. Whoa, it's a relief to see what they're barely read the thing, but blah 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 things, friends are alright, everything's amazing. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those 3, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff. She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her. She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here, too.
If she has a reason for not being here and we can still contact her, then Naruto should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Rise, and Kanji. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearance and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
She seems pretty angry about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. What I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry. Still.
What bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah, we can't find him.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
That's right. Go inside the TV. Out of everything, that was the element that shocked our common sense the most out of everything we experienced last year. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. As my friends and I gained personas, the power to defeat these shadows, we were able to enter television screens and fight them.
Stuck in there without Teddy to give us an exit?
But even we persona users wouldn't find it extremely difficult to leave that world on our own. In order to come back, we need the exit TV that our friend Teddy was capable of creating.
Not so. I've had Teddy keep the exit TV out on that side.
Look at you, all prepared.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Who would fall into a
Like
TV?
anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time it appeared in my room after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
We all shared a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back. I can see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The large screen television in the electronics department is directly below the food court. That was the entrance we always used last year. Then let's go.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
It's time to go. Hello. All the models are on sale right now.
You know, it's been a while since last time.
I'm a little nervous.
Whoa, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away! Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go!
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
hear her voice. It's a woman's voice. It sounds familiar to me. This voice is...
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I don't sense that distinctive floating feeling that I usually have when I enter the TV world. When I concentrate, I realize that I must be sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see vibrant blue, the Velvet Room. I visited this place an untold number of times last year, and once more in my dreams yesterday. I never thought I would return to this place.
Huh? It's not a dream this time? What's going on? Didn't my contract end already?
Igor, who usually sits front and center, is nowhere to be seen. The one to greet me is the woman with silver hair, Margaret. Yeah, I believe that's because Igor's voice actor died at some point, I believe. So, I think anyway, I don't know, but...
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again. This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
A question? And something really is going on?
Another mystery has appeared, and we're about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she means?
Here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo. It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
Face them? Again?
The first thing that Margaret's words stir up in my mind is the sight of my friends' smiling faces. Is that going to change? No, that can't be true. And face them again? That's impossible. Once I wake up and leave this room, I should still be with my friends. There's no need to jump to conclusions. But Margaret appears to have anticipated my thoughts and smiles while narrating her eyes.
How you will proceed down the path that awaits beyond the door you've opened.
My vision wavers and the blue light before me vanishes quickly. Wait! I still need to know what you mean by those words. Fine.
Where am I?
Where did I get thrown to when I left that blue room? The scenery is so unexpected that I'm at a loss. This is a school. It's the music room of Yasugami High. I attended this school with my friends until recently. There's no mistaking it. We entered the television together, so why am I here? No, that's not right.
This is... No, wait. This has to be the TV world.
The graffiti on the ground? Shoes placed like they're for some kind of ritual? The eerie shining eyes of the portraits on the wall? The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yasugami High. Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place like I always did from the students who would come and go from here. This is a fake. It's definitely not the school I attended. But what happened to turn the world inside the television to this? On top of that, we entered the television from our usual entrance, but I ended up in a completely different place.
This has never happened before.
I also realized that my friends aren't with me either. Did we somehow get separated? I started to feel chills down my spine and look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait! Greetings, boys and girls of Yasugami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin! There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out! Tell us how you really feel!
What the...
I shout out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Reese Kujawawa, one of our friends of the investigation team that we couldn't contact. Does she not hear me, or is she choosing not to respond? As I ask myself this, I hear different voices echoing as well. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from one or two people. I see countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrances, everywhere I turn.
May I have your attention, please? I, Bizette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answers, Rise makes another announcement. And, as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was Teddy. He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rise, now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now. Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
That's the same as well. That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Then, is Teddy really the one behind this insanity?
Teddy, what's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time. Less talk and more fighting. For the next challenger, come on down.
Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out from underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone behind that white curtain? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. But who should appear but Yosuke? Though I hadn't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. Teddy did say something about a challenger just a moment ago. I recall that the P1 Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny at all.
Great. They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy-buddy with each other. These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
I look over at Yosuke, hoping that he would agree with me. But Yosuke did not appear interested in what I had to say.
Oh, really? I guess you should declare me the winner then.
Yosuke?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
That was not what I was expecting to hear. What's gone into you, Yosuke? Do you have some reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner, and said something that I simply couldn't believe.
Oh, but is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
Nanako's here?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
That can't be! I saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it is true? Just coming into the world can tire a person out very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes here, it can sometimes even be fatal.
Where is she? Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Oh, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Nanako did come into this world once last year. It was not something any of us would have wanted to happen. And that was the start of a whole chain of events. Remembering them is heart-wrenching even now. And yet, no. Even then, it might be wrong for me to lash out at Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down. I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said was that he saw her with Teddy. Then, was Nanako brought here by Teddy? If he's the leader of this
Yosuke,
tournament.
Be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako's with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan? It's no wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
The sense of wrongness that I've been feeling this whole time is getting even stronger. True, Yosuke may be say some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reads too much into a situation and becomes outspoken. He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out. It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now. You know how things went last year, after all.
Yosuke.
He's definitely not the Yosuke I know. Yosuke is my friend. He wouldn't be so close as that. At least I thought so up until now. He was wondering blah blah blah. Okay, I'm just gonna skip over this.
You'll get your fight.
Yeah, I'm ready to
What
lose.
are you saying? You told me you let me win by default.
To be honest, I was thinking that blah 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 kind of fake, and yep, just hurrying the fuck up into this.
Sorry.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all? Well, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to lose. Since I'm, suck at fighting games anyway. And obviously I didn't even complete the fucking lesson mode because I don't know what the fuck. Why do you press like right and then both square and X, I think, and then it wouldn't do stuff, or it said whilst blocking, and I tried blocking and then doing, oh fucking no. Anyway, get ready to lose. Me. Probably just gonna mash buttons like a nerd. Yeah, come on. Yeah. 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 Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Shit. No. Come on.
Alright, it's over. Time to leave.
Went well. No, I didn't. But luckily it was only one round, I guess, so that's good.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep that up and zoom on ahead!
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
I don't want to spoil the surprise. If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me! And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
The monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako. But he did seem to have been expecting me to ask about her. I don't want to think about it, but Nanako really may be here. The moment the monitor turns off, the students begin to leave like waves in the recent time. Anyway, they're not students anymore. There's something inhuman. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. They look like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Even so, I don't. Yep. Any hostility? Blah blah blah. Threats.
Yosuke, are you all right?
I walk towards where Yosuke lies, collapsed on the ground, and give him my hand, help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
The same went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Anyway, that aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face? Is it such a crime to like nurses?
Wait a second.
I don't understand why he's suddenly angry, but he's not making any sense at all. I tell Yosuke to calm down, and we go over what he thought had happened before the fight. We learned that our memories of what each other had been saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seems that I had been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over what I had supposedly said that he almost went into a graphic detail. But I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for both of us if we pretend this had never happened. But thanks to our conversation after the battle, I've come to realize something. If we have been hearing each other say things neither of us have been meaning to say, then...
Let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
She is?
Yosuke is at a loss for words. He had no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then what I had heard Yosuke saying for the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't possibly have said. This blah blah blah, yep. They were both saying things that they weren't really actually saying to each other.
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
Okay.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
Be careful, I'm worried about you. Do your best. I sense a lot of emotions behind those words. Yes, I know that I know now that I'm hearing the real Yosuke. Ah, Yosuke. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, yeah, okay. I know.
Oh, one last thing. About those nurses.
Ah, quit it already! Are you out of your mind again? What is this?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
It looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area where the fight took place. It's like that every time one of those battles happens here. The winner will get sorted out this way.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
If Teddy really has kidnapped Nanako, there's no time to lose.
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, all right?
At that moment, I feel a wave of disorientation crash over me. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. And back in the velvet room. Brilliant.
Welcome to the velvet room.
I'd been leaving the music room, but now I'm sitting in the velvet room for some reason. Margaret greets me with her usual smile. This room is truly mysterious. Mysterioso.
Things have only just begun, and yet you already seem tired.
Well, yeah, I had to press a lot of buttons, and, I was getting my ass kicked.
The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
A trial?
Great. I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. Yep. Stuff. Things.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices. You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
This shine she speaks of. Could it be about my ability to use personas?
Yes, that is part of your brilliance. Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart. By forming bonds, you understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. When polished, it really...
Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Yes, indeed, but one's heart is incapable. It cannot be. When polished, it realizes the releases a strong light, unlike anything else, but it can also be drowned by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way? That may be true.
You may be more conscious of that fact than most, because you hold the power of the wild card.
Margaret's voice fades away as she answers me.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds.
Bonds.
How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Make. When I open my eyes again, I'm in slow ways. I turn around, the music room closed by me. I was summoned to the room spirit. There's a wind, but
Changes, huh?
So yeah, we gotta fight people. Just hurry up. You. Do it, Ori. Yes.
Might be the announcement room. I feel like I'm being led somewhere.
Hey! Whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
I turn to see a girl that I've never seen before. Was she part of that crowd? No, she looks like a real person. She was caught by surprise when I suddenly pointed my weapon at her. Although she flinches, our words don't lose any of their intensity. How bold of her. That may seem like an odd thing to say, but it's what suddenly crosses my mind. Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here, huh? You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. All right, the jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament. Why are you here, by the way? Wait, did you fall inside a TV?
That's right! I might have put a little bit.
Fall inside a TV? What kind of nonsense is that?
She's not aware of it. But if she was a persona user, I don't see why she'd hide the fact. If she was trying to keep that from me, then she would have come talk to me like this.
I'm Yu Narukami. I was a second year at Yasugami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? With that uniform?
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
The student council president? If I remember correctly, the student council elections shouldn't take place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge who won any of those elections since I left in about before they took place.
Now it's your turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you wanted me. Then what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
First, I'll tell her about Teddy, that a friend of mine is likely the one who set up the tournament thing. Second, that I encountered some of my friends who were dragged into this thing as well, but they are acting strangely. And third, that my cousin Nanako, who is still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. The girl calling herself the student council president seems skeptical while I talk, but eventually she sighs.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did. Well, you don't seem like you're lying. sounded like it came from the gym. I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it out.
We both start running at the same time. I reach my full running speed when something occurs to me. What the fuck was that? Okay, well, I'm surprised to see Miss President keeping pace right beside me. Just standing still in this world would be strenuous for a normal person, but she doesn't seem to be out of breath. She's quite impressive. I take a moment to quietly praise the girl running next to me. We burst into the gym where all the noise came from. But there's no one here. Instead, we see huge piles of stacked chairs. They're twisted and intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming huge towers that reach almost to the ceiling.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
The girl stares up at the chairs, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor in the gym flickers to life. And as I expected, Teddy appears again in that costume.
Are you on a hot date, Sensei? Well, that's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fighting? Wow, you look so mortified. That's the face I was hoping to see.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you? What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student council? Pack it in and clean all this up already.
She speaks as fast and clearly as she did when I first met her. After getting a clearer look at her, I feel like I've come to realize where she gets her courage from. She truly wishes to protect her school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fear. Okay, can we just get past this for a second?
In the middle of an important conversation with Sensei. And yappy little nut like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner. Sit, puppy, sit.
I'll take it from here. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about. That was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Liar? You know something about her?
The way he said that makes it sound as if there's some history between the two of them. But as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Sensei, your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you. With the next challenger, come on down.
Yes, hurry up so I can lose already. After that line, another cloud of smoke, or dowd, rises from the floor. But this time, it is Yukiko who appears. I would put Chie, because it's, it being in a gym, and, Chie being old martial arts scene, whatever.
It's nothing. Are you all right? Has anything odd happened to you?
What? No, I don't think so.
Yukiko seems alarmed to see me in a defensive posture. I feel my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. I didn't think I'd been that tense though. Okay, yep.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl from me. She might be a victim of all this.
Yeah, I don't blame her though, but
Why do I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
Yukiko, not you too. Calm down and listen to me. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
Blah blah blah, stuff, things, words.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl from me.
Sorry, but I don't know how to put this. It just feels like you're being really selfish. You always
Yeah, you. Stop being selfish, you asshole.
And I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your self-centeredness.
Gah, you. Okay, let's just fight already.
Yukiko.
What the? You can?
When I draw my sword, Miss President quickly tries to stop me, but I can't answer her right now. If a battle would clear up this pointless misunderstanding between us, then the time to fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals. You're a real bastard with a sister complex. Keep it up and bring 'em all down.
I ignore the taunts being delivered in Risei's voice. Even if our words aren't getting through to each other and we have to fight without understanding what's going on, we'll come to an understanding later. I have to believe, both myself and my friends. I held my sword to the side to protect Miss President, who is standing behind me.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away. For some...
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Let's go, please. I've been at this for like an hour and only into 2 fights. Really shouldn't. Right at the beginning, I really shouldn't have fucking read all that crap. But let's go. Fight Yukiko.
Finally.
Okay. 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 No. 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 Damn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. That's it. Come on. A little more. A little more. No. 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 Damn it. Run. Come on. Get up. Okay.
Until next time.
I'm surprised I went so well. So I'm just potentially mashing fucking buttons. But it's good. It's all good.
The winner is you, senpai. What an utter thrashing.
That wasn't. No, she got in some good hits.
I love all this animosity! These cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other. That's the real thrill of the P1 Grand Prix!
I don't care to hear any more of Teddy's jests. I still have reserve. Also, there's no knowing if Teddy and Risei have been affected just like Yusuke and Yukiko had.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends. What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
Miss President vents her frustration at Teddy's image on the monitor, but I was a bit surprised at how she was worded. She seemed more upset that he was making friends fight each other, not why he had dragged the entire school into this mess. We're not only just mad, but she clearly sympathizes with us and understands the pain we're going through. I'm embarrassed, but proud at the same time. A girl with such compassion would be a great student council president. Well, obviously.
It's alright. Thanks, though.
It's not all right. This.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part. I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
You're so stupid! What kind of sensei are you?
I'm warning you now. If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes. even if it costs us our lives. But if you're an imposter hiding behind Teddy's face, I will make you pay for toying with us.
And he runs away like a little bitch.
That girl's come around.
Yukiko, are you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't go easy on you.
No, it's okay. You aren't your usual self, but I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on. I'm sorry, too. Did I hurt you?
Kinda, yeah. I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
I try to pass it off as a joke, and we look at each other and laugh. Ha ha ha! I almost killed you. It's becoming clear now.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
Yes. You did.
Yukiko hesitates as if even remembering is when the world did my illusion say to her. I bet it was something horrible. What I was supposedly said to her doesn't matter. Yukiko is still hesitant to bring it up, so I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too? What did you tell him?
You sure you want to know?
If I'm the only one, yeah. Okay, stuff. Very usual. Smiling, call out to Miss President, who's standing behind us.
What kind of people are you? Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on. And that's it in a nutshell.
So, that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
This school came from me? That's a lot to swallow. I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
That's right. I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter this world. Yep, because then they'd get killed by their shadow and it'd be very gruesome.
What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
That's right. If we both saw an illusion, then at the very least the enemy has the power to delude our senses to make us see and hear things that aren't there. On top of that, it can alter what others hear and us say and see us do. Yep, okay. The plot thickens. What is going on here? What is gonna happen to you and everyone? Who is this girl, the Miss President?
I'm gonna check out the announcement room. General Teddy's behind the whole shebang, right? And if he came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. A student body president, I can't let this go.
Whoa, wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on, show me the door.
Well...
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm probably gonna end things off right about now. Now, because, you know, been recording for quite a while, and, you know, usually for these amazing anniversary videos I do, for particularly no reason whatsoever, I usually keep them around about an hour and a half or so.
Little cousin's in the announcement room, and you're gonna go save her, right? I might not be as strong as the two of you, but I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
No, don't you understand? This world is...
I know it's dangerous, but there's gotta be something only I can do to help. Hell, that aside, I can't leave after causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other. I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna end things off.
You have to go after her.
And that's about it. So, I'll see you guys in whatever next video may come. And yeah. Finally played this game after about 2 years or so. That's great.